Dang, jumped out. That's a nigga.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
No one expected this to happen. Problems between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Terence "Bud" Crawford had been growing for many months. But everything exploded backstage at the Canelo versus Crawford press conference. During this major media event, Tank walked up to Crawford and confronted him directly. The situation quickly turned physical when Davis threw a punch. The area instantly became chaotic as security rushed in to stop it. What was supposed to be a big moment for Canelo suddenly became a viral scene shared everywhere online.
Being thrown, there's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw.
So why was Tank even there in the first place? What reason did he have to appear at this press conference? Coming off a disputed fight against Lamont Roach and dealing with a recent arrest, it raised a lot of questions. Why step into Crawford's spotlight now? And the biggest question of all, was Tank looking for real competition, or was this just another attention move to stay in the headlines? Let's break it down. The atmosphere was already charged. Canelo and Crawford stood on stage, locked in for the cameras. The tension was obvious. Canelo stared down a challenger bold enough to move up and face him. Across from him, Crawford wore that relaxed smile, showing quiet confidence with a dangerous edge.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only... Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm going to be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head, too.
Each question from the reporters carried pressure. People kept asking if Crawford's speed and fight intelligence could match Canelo's size and strength. Many wondered if he could truly move up to such a risky weight class and still achieve something no one expects.
However they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. It's simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you pushed for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
While everyone focused on the stage, trouble was building behind the scenes. Gervonta "Tank" Davis showed up without warning. No one expected him to be there. He was dressed casually, but his purpose was clear. Tank didn't come to greet anyone. He came for Crawford's attention, and he was ready to take it however he could.
People, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody including win. Fuck.
Tank, question for you.
You're a proud father.
According to people who were there, Tank noticed Crawford stepping away from the stage for a short break between media duties. That area of the venue wasn't being filmed, but many people were still nearby, including members of Canelo's team, Crawford's group, and event staff.
Last one, because Shakur just came through. Talk to me about your relationship. You look like you was in a fight today. What?
It's hot in here. You know what I mean? So it's cool, man.
I mean, bringing him to this fight, getting him ready mentally, if not...
Tank walked straight toward Crawford and skipped any greetings or calm talk. He moved right into Crawford's space, and that's when everything changed. In a split second, Tank swung. It wasn't a light hit or a joke. It was a serious punch. Security reacted immediately as people from both sides started yelling. Within moments, staff stepped in and separated the two fighters. Let's go back to how this began. Tank, speaking with his usual confidence, once said that if he ever moved up in weight, he would have no problem beating Crawford. For someone like Bud, who has ruled multiple divisions and became undisputed at 147 pounds, that comment felt insulting. Crawford responded by questioning who Tank had really faced and challenged the strength of his fight record.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining a catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
All right,
I'll welcome him.
At the gala, Crawford made a quiet joke about Tank not showing up, a small move that suggested he sees himself on a higher level. Tank quickly responded, talking up his fame and how much money he makes. But Crawford wasn't willing to let Tank take over the attention. This rivalry also started at a very important moment. Tank had just announced he plans to retire after 2025, giving him only 2 years left to secure his legacy.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
With someone at Tank's level, fans are eager to see huge fights before he retires. Facing Crawford would be the perfect way to end his career, a legendary battle between two all-time greats.
Sorry.
Are you losing the trash?
What changed? What made you?
This shit is trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Yeah. Fed up with the whole shit.
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like you said, you got to walk today.
Tank looks ready to make the fight happen, but Crawford isn't fully convinced, and he has his reasons.
Gave a little prediction on the fight, talked about Errol has a metal shield and you have a glass shield, talked about the punch resistance. What do you think of Tank's assessment, man?
Don't see it. Don't see it.
Could he get it in the future?
Too early.
I mean, you came up from 35, right?
He ain't fighting no real guys at 47.
Everyone's talking about Errol fighting the winner of Canelo and Jamel. Could you ever do that? Is that too much weight? Or?
What, 168? I ain't going up there.
Right.
So you got Canelo winning then, right?
Then definitely. If he fighting at 168.
Bud has already proven everything. He's the undisputed champion in 2 divisions and is considered one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world. That said, Crawford hasn't refused the fight. He's willing if Tank is ready to move up to his weight class.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and daring to be great.
You would fight him,
man. Tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow, man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh man.
You're going to have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
Before thinking about Tank, Bud has to deal with his next fight against Canelo Alvarez. While Crawford is focused on making history, Tank's career is heading into uncertain territory. He's still one of the most exciting punchers in boxing, and his name can still draw big crowds, but the momentum he once had is slipping fast. Not long ago, Tank faced an arrest, and even though he's out, that situation has affected his focus. Then came the fight with Lamont Roach, a match that was meant to shine a spotlight on him, but ended up being one of the most disappointing performances of his career.
Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right there it is. Oof. And Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach.
That's a big moment in
with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
Nice combination from Roach. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Nice combination. Got just over around 11 as well.
Maybe him getting cropped.
Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
Has to keep doing that. Roach said the familiarity, knows his weaknesses. It's one thing to say it.
The decision is a majority draw.
Roach didn't just last, he exposed Tank. The fight left Tank looking slow and off his game. Fans started questioning his stamina, his fight plan, and even whether he still had the drive to dominate.
Did that, so I know the got in his eye, but they should have countered it. They would have countered it, would have went to Lamont Roach. What I didn't like about Tank, he was gassing up Lamont Roach way too much, and he was already talking about like retiring.
He a little distracted, didn't he, in the fight?
That wasn't the same Gervonta Davis we're really used to seeing.
It just lets you know how corrupt like the governing bodies are, bro. If that dude took a knee, not only did he take a knee, he's like, hold on real quick. Let me get this out of my eye. How is that not a point? Like,
you know, funny thing, bro, that's why I cut my braids off. I had braids, and I had the same thing. I went through the same shit. When I fought Andre, that shit was burning my eyes, so I cut that off.
Instead of focusing on a major comeback fight, Tank is now talking about facing Jake Paul.
Who gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
Sure, it would make a lot of money, but it sends a clear message. Tank is chasing the money, not the toughest opponents.
Hey, you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors with Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it. So if he won't call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove it.
And then showing up backstage to throw a punch at Terence Crawford only makes the story that Tank is losing his edge even stronger.
Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something sort, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offer, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
Here's the reality. Tank Davis is smaller than Terence Crawford, and even tinier compared to Canelo. Crawford already has to face a much bigger opponent in Canelo. For Tank to step into that world now, it looks like a mismatch ready to happen.
I feel like I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not.
Kovalev was older. He
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo go?
A tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too.
In boxing, size counts. Not in every fight, but it's crucial at the top level. Crawford's speed and skill could help against Canelo, but he'll still face a bigger, stronger fighter who can pressure him.
Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, Yeah, I can make 160.
Another thing to remember, the build-up to Canelo versus Crawford is already full of tension. At press conferences, Canelo has been blunt. He doesn't respect Crawford's size advantage or the idea that Bud can simply move up and take his titles.
Respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Al-Rashid told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So.
Crawford has responded with confidence, reminding everyone of his undefeated record and how he has dominated every division he's fought in.
Streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Y'all know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it. On the streets, I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different.
When Tank showed up at that event, it wasn't by chance. He knew cameras would be watching. He knew it was Crawford's moment to shine. And maybe that's exactly why he wanted to take the spotlight for himself.
That's just to face him. How can you convince fans that he can beat Canelo?
I ain't trying to convince y'all that he can beat Canelo. He's a good fighter. But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters because, they're smaller, they know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got it. And another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to, how these guys is, then he get hurt against,
Magimov? There you talk about Gamboa.
Talking about
Gamboa? By Magimov, is that what you said?
No, he got clipped by
Gamboa,
right?
Yeah.
Right? How the fuck is he's looking this strong over the past year? These years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Alright, y'all laugh. I'm always.
No detail. Open up.
And that guy that a part of it, he been caught before. He went to jail for it.
Talking about Victor Conti.
He went to jail, right?
Victor Conti?
Yeah. And he the owner of the snack shit, right? And he went to jail. Now it's like,
it's all over.
You see, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but you see, Earl said some things like that, about the people in the steroids, but he don't want to say no names, but come on, bro.
At the end of the day, money matters, and Tank knows it. He understands that a fight with Terence Crawford, even if it's not the most realistic right now, would make huge sales. It would start endless debates, trend on social media for weeks, and pull in massive pay-per-view numbers.
Fighting for the money. You ain't saying Mayweather the promotion trying to make the most money off of Tank possible. You saying he fighting for the money.
If he said he went in there 0 times and requested the big fights, obviously he don't really care about the big fights. He just want to get the money, in which he's doing a good job at.
I mean, maybe he just let his team, come up with who they think should be next for him, and maybe that's why he hasn't gone in there. Because anytime we see him, hear him after a fight, well, got to sit down with Calvin and the team and Floyd and London, and they gonna come up with whatever's next.
That's it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below and stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one.